right, good evening, this evening, and good evening once again. As we all know before now, today is another grateful opportunity day. Today still remains 13th of July 2021, and today is another grateful opportunity day when we normally deliver our subjects, and we know as it is before now. And also, I appreciate you all who will be on ground today on this very particular guideline of program today, and also to also see all our comments and all our conversation. But before we do this, we always know the normal protocol we follow. And before we go to the normal entertainment, please, I will also be very grateful for you to give us a thumbs up on our YouTube and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, please remember that the program still remain relationship stroke marriage matter. That is where we base on. And also the YouTube name still remain Able Edit TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. The YouTube name Able Edit TV. Please, I really need it from you, and I know you can do more than that, because we want to make sure we meet up to some certain angles of some certain things that we have to follow. Let's do it in a comparison so that we will not feel lager and feel a table. Let's see the way we do it in Nicodemously. You understand? And I believe we all are going to follow us up in normal way in Nicodemously. So yes, as I've earlier said, the program's name still remain relationship stroke marriage matters. When the YouTube name still remain Able Edit TV, please subscribe and also give a thumbs up, and we also need your comments on YouTube. If you know that whatever any program, whatever any subject that we deliver, you don't like it, please just drop your comments and give us the guide reason why you don't like it. And if you also know you like the message and the video, please also let us know so that we know how to add more and more and how to forward more in some certain areas, and how to give you more best of best of best of best. So that is that. And the first Facebook page name still remain Nothing Without Solution. Before now we know this. And the second Facebook page name still remain How Faithful Are You? Let us be truthful and sincerely. How faithful are you? Let us be truthful. And remember, nothing without solution. Everything always have what is solution. So before now we know how these things work and how we really believe on these particular guidelines. For this purpose, please don't fail to follow us up in all those angles. Please make sure you like the Nothing Without Solution and How Faithful Are You. Thanks very much for doing this, and I appreciate you sincerely for the program. Still comment, and before we proceed, we have to follow the normal protocol which still remains, giving you the music of entertainment, and we commence. Oh yes, thanks very much for all this entertainment and for the understanding. I appreciate you all sincerely, and I thank you all very much sincerely too. And today we are going to beat some certain angles on some certain areas. Let's bite some certain things out and let's figure out some certain things so that we all will understand the directions of where we are going to. As we have earlier explained before now, to let every one of us understand doubts. This program, thanks very much for your like, and I will also appreciate you to join me share, please. Thanks. So, as I've earlier said before now, the program based on building a homes of relationship, marriage, and other matters. You understand? When we talk about matters, we are talking about a lot of things that are linked to that matters. You understand? But let's see it in a way that at the end we are not going to filaga and filetable for we to have a direct boho. You understand? So that we will not have a matter of Ima Sabo. These are the guidelines today of those things. But sincerely, there are some certain things we need to understand, and these things are very important, it's very vital. You understand? Things like this are very well okay. I know before now a lot of people will be thinking, what are you going to say today? Let's see what I'm going to say. Yes. Be with me for you to also understand what I'm going to say and what we are talking about today. This is the very particular guideline that follows everything in protocol so that we move ahead in Nicodemously. Please don't fail to share this video. Don't fail to share, please. And also don't fail to subscribe to our YouTube. Remember, subscribing to YouTube is not mean that you are going to pay. You understand? But show the sign of love. This is what really matters to the directions of subscription. All the same, let's conclude and let's see before we conclude and let's see how we move ahead in this conclusion. But the fact is, to the countryside today, I normally use that word countryside. I don't use the word Europe or this. I use the word countryside. When I base on that word countryside, because I know it's going to go far. I'm not talking about particular direction, but I mean a general direction. You understand? That is the reason why I normally use that word, the countryside. So today we want to really balance some certain equation. And I believe and I so much understand so well that at a stand when you are in your country, your family will also let you know that you don't need to marry another language, which means in your own country that you have to marry your whole tribe, your traditional language speaking. Understand? Then sometimes you have to ask yourself, where are you going to marry your tribe when you have another person you like in one or two things, etc., etc. Let me put it this way. But in this forum, in this guideline of understanding, we see that Sometimes when you marry another tribe in your own country, in particularly, you have this very toxic problem. But having this toxic problem will still be solved in one or two ways. Now, I'm coming in this way now. Now, to the other direction of the countryside today, we have a lot of our people who marry other countries outside of your own country, that even if you marry your country, you will think that your family will say they don't support you to do this. They don't want it. They don't want it to be like this. They do many things. You understand? But now, they have come to a situation whereby in the countryside today, a lot of you have made this big mistake. You understand? If you marry your whole country, when you have this misunderstanding, I believe and I so much know that it will also have a journey. When I mean have a journey, that means when there is big toxic problem, your whole family will have that opportunity to also visit the other family to resolve some issues out. You understand? Because of the love that the both of you have bring together to move on. Now, in a situation whereby the man always hits his hand on that woman, and the woman don't like, thanks very much for being on this program with me today, Eddie. I appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you for being on this program today. Now, as I was saying, the woman will visit the family of the man to lay a complaint that this is what your son is doing to my daughter, which is not fair. You understand? Then the family of the man will have to call the man in order in terms of bringing things to the normal protocol. You understand? For them not to filaga and filetable, and they will make them have a good family of akuberism. You understand? Now, it's very easy. That is the reason why I use that word halfway. And it's very easy. I'm talking about when you marry another language in your country, in particularly. Okay, now, today, a lot of our women, sorry to say, a lot of our women, a lot, sorry to say, if you know you don't really like this video, give me the characteristics why you don't like the video. It's not bad. You understand? It's just to make amendments. You understand? Give me the reason and I will also sit to your reason, because every comment is always useful. We value comments so much in our program. This is just the real fact of guideline. Now, today, a lot of our women in the countryside have even go beyond the country they came from. You understand? Now they are not after the people in their country, but the problem, I will come back to this problem to let you know in the beginning and at the end what happens. They decide to follow different countries in terms of the best of their knowing. That is the best of their knowing. You understand? Now, when you come across them, they will let you know that their country is very bad. They don't like their men in terms of like this. Let me tell you one word. No country is 100% perfect. You understand? If you move close to other countries, they will also let you know. They will let you know the reason why they don't also like their boys or their guests. And they will give you reasons, and the reasons is genuine. The same thing goes to different way in your own country. You understand? So we let you know if I meet, they will give you just excuse that is not well reported. You understand? These are the questions they are going to give you. These questions is not well reported. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to let us know here. And at the end, they continue moving with the country. I I don't want to mention any country because these are what we all know that is going on today. They begin to flow with them, they will kind of give you different excuses. They are the one that is spending for me, they say a lot of things. And it's normal for them to say, because the end shall tell. So at a particular guideline, before you know, they begin to have misunderstanding. Now, they will have a very toxic problem that the family of those girls or the men cannot even intervene on. They cannot even interfere on such things because why? You don't believe that your mother in Nigeria will have to go to Ghana to solve the issues, which is very bad. You don't believe that your mother in Nigeria will have to go to Gambia or Senegal or Cameroon, wherever how the case may be, to go and solve the problem, which is very bad. This is where we are getting it wrong. This is where we got it wrong, seriously. And at the end, majorities of them, after these people must have used them mercilessly, they will now later fall back to their own person country to marry. You understand? Now, it happens for them to fall back, and at the end they will be used uselessly. I'm bringing out this message to a multitude of our guests today to let we all know the main particular guy things that is really happening to us. Some of us have complained about men have led them to become a single mother because you put yourself in that direction. Sorry to also trip in this very particular one. Some will let you know when they are walking on the streets. When I mean walking on the street, that is the only best way I can put it. For those ones who understand the walking on the streets, we understand. For those who don't also understand, try to put yourself in the shoe of understanding, walking on the street. So now, when they come across their whole country, they will tell you they don't walk black. Perfect. Then don't walk what? Black. Perfect. But they walk who? White. Error. Now, the white that you people are sincerely thinking you are walking will give you different things of errors. Some of them, when the far back their mother used to bring them, they can testify some certain things that happens when they sleep with the black regard to condom. And when they see at the end in that condom, they will see a red sperm. That is red blood, sickness. Yeah, Barry, my man, you are highly welcome. I appreciate you for being on this program today. You understand? Now, when a lot of them notice such error, they have to draw the attention of their madam. Time have run so fast, maybe because the time I use for the music, I use more than the time I'm supposed to use. Yes, as we proceed, then their madam will also let them know you don't need to use this kind of condom. They will provide a red condom or yellow, it's red condom, I think. It should be red or yellow condom for them, so that they will not notice what these people are going to pour out. Understand? Now, bring yourself to this balancedness to say, what about if you sleep with this man without protection? What will be your case? And at the end, you are not going to marry this man. Rather, will this man marry you? You understand? Now, you don't want to do black for the sake of you believe black is going to pronounce you error tomorrow. Let me tell you, another place you people are getting it wrong. You make the direction with with a white, with another country like other country outside of your whole country. I'm not saying just one particular country, as I've earlier said before now, so that people will not misquote me. I mean general country, generally. You understand? Generally, it happens in all countries. It happens. You understand? Now, you are doing yourself in the sense that if you do such with white, let me tell you, whether you like it or not, the best people who will pronounce you error is white. Sorry, I know every white who also understand English is going to come across this video. I believe whatever anything they are still going to say, that is not my fucking bullshit. You understand? But what matter is I have to deliver my message so that we all will understand, because here is a place where we build our sincerity. You understand? Now, these people are still the one that is going to castigate you extraordinary, you understand, in a way that you yourself will not even understand. Sometimes you might not know, but they are going to say into their white, from white to white, from white to white, from white to black. You understand? They will paint you extraordinary. They will describe you wrongly. They will describe you in a way that is not even supposed for you to be described. Now, let's remove the white away from it. Let's go to other countries like you believe on. You understand? These other countries you think that is perfect will also discuss you to your fellow country. That why are your guests like this? They are so this, they are so this, they are so naive, they are so stupid, they are so this. Let me tell you, some of you who happen to be pregnant for them, and at the end you will be rubbish in their home. Because of the shame, you cannot even bring it out anymore. You bear the errors. Who do you think you are doing at the end? You are doing yourself. And a lot of you have even abort pregnancy for the sake of you don't want to be pregnant for such people. But at the end, you are still pregnant for them. And at the end, you are damaging yourself. Who do you think you are doing? Remember, they said, those that have ear, let them hear. Some of us are going to say, what are this man saying? You know, as I've earlier explained to people, what will be, will be. What will not be, will not be. You understand? Nothing happens when nothing happens. It's only when something happens, something happens. The message might not be for everybody, but a message might also be for a particular God people. And the particular God people will also know how to make good use of them. These are the real particular guidelines, you understand? And those ones that really know the inner hearts will also make good use of it. Because the message will not be for everybody. Remember, when everybody go to church on Sunday, a subject that will be preached will not be for everybody. Even when everybody is shouting hallelujah, dancing, there is a particular people that message is for that day, and they are going to receive it perfectly. These are the real guidelines that I have to let you know. Haven't said that yet. We will still be talking about this subject often and often, because we have a lot of things that we are going to dig out from this particular guideline. In this same process, we are going to talk about a lot of things that follow Italians. And at the end, what is the repercussions? We are going to bring out some certain things that we need to know for we to grow well. We are going to talk about many things that we need to understand that will make us follow up. Yes, my brother, you are highly welcome. That is Monday, my brother. I appreciate you for being on this program. Though any moment from now, we'll be rounding up this program. But nevertheless, I supposed to round it up now. But I just want to add 5 minutes to my time of this program. So, as I've earlier explained, these are the particular line that we are facing today. But we believe this is the rightful way, that for we to follow this our fellow country, we have to follow this other country. And at the end, this other country will abandon you people on a half journey. These are the real facts. Money, my brother, I appreciate you. These particular people, they will abandon you people on a half journey. And at the end, you are still going to fall back to your fellow black. Maybe when you fall back to that your fellow black, and that your fellow black have also seen the way you were doing before now, and you never want to comply with him, he will use you in another error way, because at that time he don't need you the way he need you before anymore. This is the real fact. See, let me tell you, any man, if you have a country, your whole countryman that you are dating, and he knows that you are doing the street work, you understand? And he himself is the one telling you don't walk black, walk white. That man is also stupid. Sorry to say, he's a stupid man. It's more better for him to stop you for that field than telling you to walk white or walk other country. The pronunciation is still coming back. You understand? And at the end, it will come to a step that this same man will run away. You understand me now? This is the guideline that we all need to know. In fact, you now will follow the whites now based on, I don't know how I want to describe them for you. What will be the benefit at the end? You don't use the money to invest. What the money don't balance you, but you don't damage your whole self. Because at the end, now black, you will still come back to. You understand? Yeah, Susanna Abi. Sorry. Yeah, Susanna. Thanks very much for your message. I appreciate you, Susanna. Thanks. So, as I was saying, things like this, we know, but we run after what? The money. And remember, the money is going to stop you on a half journey. And when you stop on a half journey, you will bounce back from the beginning to start from square one again. And when you start from square one again, you are going to feel the hot pain that money at the end will not even solve. This is the real fact, and this is the guideline. You understand me now? And I will let you know one word. He said, it's better you regret now and enjoy later than you will enjoy now and you will regret later when you're supposed to enjoy. I will leave this message here today. But remember, we still have a lot on this very particular message that we are still going to talk about. Because I'm supposed to round up by 10:30. But it's just 10:34 now. You understand? Which I have had another 5 minutes to the occasion. You understand? But the fact is, we have just lectured this little one from the beginning for a start. Thanks very much for being on this program with me. Although we are about to round up, that is Oliver. Thanks so much. So now, we will be coming up again with this program to bring some characters that we need to know. They are characters that we think is perfect, but we have to bring them out so that we cross-check into these characters and know how to walk away from it. But before that, I will be very glad if you drop your comment and give us the details you have understand about this program for today. And also don't forget to give us thumbs up in our Wahoo YouTube. Because very soon we are still going to change the method. What are we talking about by changing the method? Very soon, once we round up live video like this, we delete it immediately. The only way we can leave the video is when you go to the YouTube and you go to see the video. in YouTube. But please try to subscribe to the YouTube and give us a thumbs up. We need a thumbs up. Very important. Please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. In case you don't remember, the YouTube name still remain Ebo Edit TV. Ebo Edit TV. The Ebo is being spelled with E-B-O. You give a gap, you write E-D-D-Y. You give a gap, then you write T-V. Please, that is the Ebo Edit TV. That is the YouTube name. You can go there to also watch some of those videos, and you will also see. Because for the now, every of our video remain in Facebook for just 1 month. After that 1 month, it's been deleted away from Facebook, but you can see it in YouTube. But very soon again, we are not going to leave any video on Facebook. The moment we round it up on live, that means whatever anyone that will be watching us on live will be with us on live. After we round it up, we delete it immediately, but you can come across it in YouTube. So please remember, this program still stands for Relationship Stroke Marriage Matters. And the first Facebook page name still remains Nothing Without Solution. Yeah, see why you are highly welcome to this program. Although you just came late, which I have rounded up this program for today. I don't want to use more than my particular time, which I have used more than 7 minutes away from my time now. And what I will try to do is, I will try to kind of work on the systematic time, because time wasted is money wasted. What am I trying to say? I will try to see if playing entertainment music, I have to reduce the time so that it will give us time to give the lecture perfectly. But remember, sometimes we have a short lecture that we have to deliver. Sometimes we have a long lecture. But we don't want to rush on certain things, because if we do, a lot of us will not understand. Rather, we will not pick something for it. But I believe we have a subject which we have made up to episode 3, which is talking about what linger to single mother, and how a lot of men have behaved that lead our women to single mother, and how a lot of our women have valued single mother as an occupation. We have lecture episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3. So we are still on that program, which we have not finished that subject. But today, we have another one on ground, which we also have to title today's show as episode 1, because we have a lot to also discuss on over this issue on ground. Thanks very much. I still remain your humble man. No other name but Endurance, as we all know, aka just like that. Let the flag keep flowing. Thanks very much, as you have understand this today. And also remember, Italian time is 10 p.m. we normally start this program. At Ghana, accordingly, when it's 10 p.m. here, it should be 8 p.m. in Ghana, and at Nigeria it will be 9 p.m. and all other countries follows as the same, like France. I think France and Italy is using the same time, and other countries are the case maybe. Alright, I thank you all very much. Remember to drop your comment in the comment box. Whatever anyone you know that we're supposed to straighten in this kind of video, please drop your comment on the comment box, or you drop it on that very particular phone number so that we come across it on WhatsApp. Things like this. Please don't forget that your own opinion is also needed, because your opinion can also strengthen some certain things. Maybe there are things that you yourself have come across that you see that is not right, and you don't know how to bring it out. Please try and bring it out in a way that you can do. You understand? Because other people may also need it to straighten their whole way. Remember, every home must be built. Thanks, and we'll see again.